Find Guitar. This channel is dedicated to finding guitars. I've been a woodworker for 50 years, and I love wood. I love guitars. Guitars, guitars, guitars. I've played, owned, traded, sold guitars in all different price ranges and all different brand names. I would like to share my enthusiasm, my love, with you all about guitars. This week's feature is Skervesen, another Polish maker, another good guitar brand, so I've been told by others. Here we go. All right, here we go. Another week. Skervesen, or Skervesen, I've heard it pronounced several different ways. Here's the first one up. We've got, looks like, I would guess, some type of burl, probably poplar. It's a 7-string. Like I said, I've noticed a lot of 7-strings for sale lately. I don't know what the deal is, if people are getting in or out of 7-strings. There just seems to be a lot for sale. I'm not sure I want to call this a Faro. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce that fretboard. I've had that on a guitar that I used to own, and I like it. It's comparable to rosewood. It works good. All right, let's see what they have to say. Let's some pictures here. Here's the back side of the neck. I'm not exactly sure. I would guess this is maple. I'm not sure what this is. I want to say mahogany, but I don't think so. The grain pattern and the color doesn't look mahogany, but we'll see if we can find out. Here's the back side of the guitar. That looks like that could possibly be mahogany, but once again, I'm not sure. The grain pattern is a little figured here where mahogany usually isn't that, but that doesn't make it not mahogany. It almost looks like a swamp ash, but let's see what else we got. Here's another shot of the neck. We got 5 screws in them. It seems like there's a lot of different manufacturers. Anderson has 2. The one we did last week, they had 6 on theirs. And so everybody seems to have their own thing. Fender has 4. So I've owned guitars that generally have 4 screws in them. I mean, I'm sure every manufacturer has their own reasoning for what they do, why they put so many screws or less screws. Alright, so they're saying here that it's a 7-string Raptor. Let's see what else I got to say about it. Just kind of bragging up the guitar. It's a beast. The name is appropriate for it. That type of thing. Shredder's axe. Like I said, a lot of promotion, I'm sure, trying to sell the guitar. And it's probably true. Okay, so we got here, it says, a sunset burst in satin. It was a poplar burl. I agreed, carved. It says set neck. That is not a set neck. It's got screws in it. I don't know. Like I said, some people don't know what they're talking about. This says it's a mahogany and wingay. Well, if that is wingay, let's look at the neck again real quick here. If that is wingay, that is the lightest color wingay I've ever seen in my life. That actually, now I think about it, this looks more like a royal ebony to me. Wingay is usually pretty black, and it's kind of an oily looking wood when you look at it. I don't know if this person knows what they're talking about or if they're just guessing. I have no idea. Okay, they got the Jazcar frets, Luminite inlays, matching headstock. Let's see, it's got bare knuckle silo pickups. If I remember right, that's at oh, why can't I say it? Revere off of YouTube. If I remember right, that's his signature ones. And they seem to have a good tone to it for that style of music. He plays ambient music also. So I mean, there seem to be diverse. He's saying it's 7.8 pounds, which isn't too bad for weight. I'm kind of a wimp anymore. I like my Strandberg that's only 4.7 ounces. So when I pick up a guitar and they start saying 7 pounds or so, to me it's kind of heavy. But that's not too bad. It's not like it's a 10-pound Les Paul with maple on it. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, here's one without any color on it. Like I said, I prefer guitars with color, but everybody's different. Maybe you like guitars with the plain finish on it. So we'll look at this one. This one is Swamp Ash, natural. Okay. It seems like it's got a real nice straight Swamp Ash looking grain. And the pickup's got at least a little bit of character rather than just being black or white. Knobs are black. I like that. Okay, let's look at the guitar a little more. Let's see, what do we got here? Here's the fretboard. Oh, there's that other headstock that they have. And let's see, what do we got? Here's a picture of another one of the front with the case. Trying to see if we got one on the back. Some people, I don't know. There we go. There's one with the back. Okay, this one is a different screw pattern on here. I assume because it's a 6-string instead of a 6-string instead of a 7-string. It looks like it's Swamp Ash all the way through. I'm trying to look and see. That looks like a one-piece to me. That grain pattern doesn't look like it's broken here in the center. So let's flip back to the front. I was trying to find, let's get a closer one on the front. Yeah, this looks like it's a one-piece. If it's not, they've got the grain really well matched up. It's possibly a one-piece. Okay, let's see what else they got. Not a whole lot of information. Gator hardshell case and certificate of authenticity. Let's see if they give us any. Not really a whole lot of information about anything. Let's see. They got the back side of the neck, kind of. I would guess that's a maple neck, without knowing for sure. Let's look at this again. Yeah, I would say that's a maple neck. All right, let's try another one. Okay, here we go. Here's another model. I've been trying to. There isn't a whole lot of diversity on here today, so this one's a Mirage. I assume that's how you pronounce it. And I'm not sure what that is. I want to say it's some type of burl maple, possibly, by looking at it. But once again, I don't know for sure. Because of the grain pattern, I would say the way it looks, especially down here, that looks like burl to me. Looks very burly. Okay, let's see if we can find out. What else they got here? Okay, they got the back side of the headstock. Well, that looks like maple, and I would guess that's probably walnut. Could be Wingay. Locking tuners. Let's get the back side of the neck. Once again. Shot of the neck. Alright, let's get a shot of the backside of the body. Now that looks like to me like it could be white limba. It's got a dark streak in it, so I don't know what the grading system is with limba, whether this would be considered white or black because it has a black stripe in it. The limba that I've got on a guitar, it's really dark, just dark, and then it's got some light stuff. It's not kind of a golden color. I know it's also called Karina, so whatever people want to call it. I'm not too much into different names of stuff. And here's a matching headstock. Okay, get back to here. It's a shot of the bridge. There's a shot of the pickup. Okay, let's go back to the body here. Both pickups. Let's see, they got a fretboard shot here. There's a fretboard. Looks like the frets are really nice and rounded there. That really helps so you don't sit there and rub your hands raw going up and down the neck. Okay, let's see, they're just talking about that. Fret buzz, a straight neck, no fret buzz, I guess. Not slots, just kind of telling you, assuring you it sounds like that it plays really well. At least they got bolt on, yep, they got limba, they said here, 25.5-inch scale. Poplar burl. Let's look at that again. Okay. They must have did some creative staining or dyeing there, in my opinion. Okay, it's a hip shot. I like those. Those are a good bridge. 24 frets. This says Wingay again. I just don't know. That does not look like Wingay to me, unless this is possibly Wingay, would be my best guess. This here, but this definitely does not look like any Wingay that I've ever worked with. That's way too light color. Oh, it does say maple. Sorry, my fault. I didn't see that. I just saw Wingay pop up. Maple and Wingay. My bad. All right. Okay, the Ferro fretboard again. Hip shot locking tuners. I believe that's pronounced Lundgren. I've heard those are good pickups, especially if you like to play some type of distorted, metalish kind of rock guitar, more metal oriented. Okay, let's move on to the next one. All right, here's one. Do a little diversity here. This looks like it's in Japan. So once again, if you're anywhere other than Japan, you're going to pay import tax on the guitar as you import them into the whatever country you're in. All right, so I thought I'd do something a little different body style. It looks like it's a semi-hollow body the way it looks there, because that looks like you're seeing through the body, kind of like their style of an F-hole. This looks like it's, I would guess, Royal Ebony. We'll see here. Okay, let's see if they give us any shots. Here's that in the headstock. The back. This looks like black limba, I would guess here. With swamp ash would be my guess. It looks like, once again, maple and Wingay. Okay, let's go back to the front of the guitar. Let's see what they got to say here. Black gold burst, master grade, flame maple top, matching headstock. Something tone block, I'm not sure how you pronounce that word. Yep, Wingay and maple, ebony fretboard, mascot or I don't know, NASCAR ebony, if that's pronouncing it correctly. Stainless steel frets. It's got the bare knuckle mule pickups. Looks like it's got some type of mod that fattens up the tone in single coil mode. Black hardware, which I like. Goto terminal bridge, hip shot tuners, hard shell case. 7.6 pounds. That's pretty heavy for a, I don't know, semi-hollow. You don't say it's semi-hollow, but that sure looks like I'm seeing through the guitar. But maybe that's just a look. Maybe that's just kind of some kind of design there that the way they've dyed it or stained it. But it looks like, the wood kind of stops. The wood grain as it goes through kind of stops there. All right, there we go. Skervesen, a Polish guitar company. Yeah, I've heard they play really nice. I don't know what their resale value is. I haven't had a whole lot of experience with them, just seeing them on the internet and YouTube videos and stuff, but people seem to like them. And that will be it for this week. I hope you have a good week, and peace.